All right, this is Hockenheim race 6 for me. I set a qualifying lap of 140.5, but I find myself starting in 11th position, or excuse me, 12th position, because there are very few racers on right now, Saturday evening, and there's only 4 splits, so I'm in the third split. So there's quite a few drivers on the track that are faster than me at the moment. Um, but I'm on a quest for safety rating, so let's see how that treats me as we get underway. I get a really great launch. Been practicing these a little bit. You can see that I get immediately ahead of this driver. But again, I'm well aware how crowded this corner gets. I'm going to go ahead and let him through, let the other guy through. Find myself in 13th, now 14th position as I lose 3 places. And I'm reminding myself along the way, you're just here for safety rating. Don't worry about it. Let the race come to you. As we come around this corner, hold tires. 2 drivers bypass, so now I'm up into 11th position and heading down the parabolica to the hard hairpin turn. Again, braking very early, well aware that there is cold tires going on. We have Lightning McQueen behind me, who's actually quite a bit faster. You see another driver's gone off, so I moved into 10th position. Yuxen Chen in the Lightning McQueen car is faster than me, like I can tell already. And so, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Again, keep reminding myself, I'm here for safety rating. Here for safety rating. Here for safety rating. You can see he goes to do the move to the inside. I am not going to fight this. I'm going to go ahead and let him through, dropping me down to 11th place. I was in 10th briefly. That's fine. Again, I'm right back where I started. Actually, I'm one up from where I started. I started in 11th place, or 12th place, if I can get this right, and finished in 11th. I hoped to get the jump on this Coca-Cola driver who'd gone off the road, but I'm not quite able to pass that off. And now I want you to see, and actually it's lap 3 that I want you to see where something goes a little wrong here. At this point, I have 0 incident points, so my quest is looking pretty good as we enter the second lap. Things seem to be going very smooth so far. Behind me is Cacti Cultures. He's about half a second behind me. I'm half a second to the car in front of me. So drafting off of him, and the driver behind me is drafting. Make a pretty good turn through there. But Brendan Hoolan, who's slightly ahead of me, Yuxen is past him. It takes that turn a little bit better than I do. Cacti is a little bit faster through these turns, but he's being cautious. I'm aware of it. I'm hoping to open up some distance to him. We see that Cacti goes off the track right there again. Really bad accident. He's going to need to go to the pits for that one. So now I'm finding myself back in 10th position. I see him trying to go to the inside, but that's my turn line, so I take it. This is where things are about to go wrong. I'm really happy with the way things are progressing. I'm making good, safe moves here. Another pass right there puts me in 9th position. But you see that right ahead of me is Cacti. He's gotten a good run there. I go to give him room to go through. This driver just ignores the fact that we're racing, takes his typical speed line, ignoring the fact that there's traffic around him, and slams into my rear. I'm going to actually back that up a bit so you can see that from his position, because it's a little frustrating. A little frustrating for me that this occurred. So here is Vic Lee in the 11th place. I'm going to go to his cockpit so you can see exactly what happens here. he takes this corner just like you would normally in a race, seeing that there's two people in front of him battling. That does not help anybody. Well, it helped him. It helped him. It didn't help me. So I'll be honest, I had a few choice words after that. And yeah, I didn't broadcast them, but I was a little frustrated. So again, you see me get hit from behind. Incredibly frustrating that happens. I drop down now 13th place, 14th place, 15th, 16th, 17th place. Incredibly frustrated, but I'm determined to join the track safely. Again, my quest for safety rating, now I've taken both an off-track and an incident, so now I'm at 5 incident points, 5 or 6, right off the start. Incredibly frustrated by that. Adrian behind me is coming up. I'm starting to get back in the swing of things. And again, my focus is, okay, boy, I'm really far behind that pack. Let me see what I can make up. You know, people are probably going to have some accidents. Maybe I can make up a few places. All right, so I'm going to fast forward just a little bit here as we progress through this lap. Again, I'm just concentrating on hitting my lines. Fine. I've gotten 5 or 6 incident points at this point. I'm at 5 incident points. Let's just be cautious and do what we came to do. And you can see that I'm already catching back up to the pack. So in front of me is Vic. In fact, Vic is the guy that knocked me off course. And in front of him is Stefan. I see Stefan go off right there. Actually, that's Vic. That's the individual that hit me. So, okay. No problem. He's out of the race. I've moved up to 16th place. All right. Race progresses. I'm going to fast forward through some of this as I work my way. Driver behind me goes off the track, giving me some breathing room. Right in front of me is Kyle Clark. Stephen LeBlanc in front of him. And I'm making up time. I'm catching up to these. I'm 1.4 seconds behind Kyle. And I'm feeling actually like, well, I'm going to make up a few places, but I'm still a little frustrated at where I sit after that snafu. So here we go. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. All right. I take this turn a little bit wide, letting Adrian catch up to me a little more than I wanted to. I'm still 16th place, and right there you see Kyle spin off, lose a bunch of time. Adrian and I avoid it. Adrian's still right behind me, less than a second. Again, I'm determined to kind of keep my place, if not gain more places, but my ultimate focus here is minimizing the damage I took from the safety rating hits already from the incident points. Somebody has gone into the pits. Number 12, bringing me up to 15th place. Adrian is really keeping pace with me. There's times where I open him up and times where he falls back, but I feel like it's just a matter of time until he catches me. Especially because he's got the draft coming down this straightaway. He's less than half a second behind me. If I were him, I probably would have gone to the inside there. But I appreciate his safe driving. This is lap 6 of 15. And you can see I'm slowly reeling in Stefan in front of me. Still in 14th place. Just hitting my marks as I've practiced them. Let's not over drive the car like we did last race and cause ourselves a problem. Still staying ahead of Stefan. Or excuse me, Adrian. Stefan is a second and a half ahead of me. And now behind Adrian has come Vincent Wang in the Red Bull livery. I'm going to fast forward just a little bit here. And Vincent, as I'll find out in a little bit, is pretty fast. That turn, Adrian makes a mistake, swinging him a little bit wide. He's still a half second behind me, but Vincent is right behind him. Vincent's a pretty fast driver. In front of me is Michael, who I don't know where he's come from at this point. He might even be a... No, I don't know what happened to Michael. He must have fallen back at some point. I think he was ahead at one point and has lost control and is now fallen into my clutches. And here's where I decide I'm going to go deep. Little bit of a tap there with Michael. That's a 0-point collision, so no incident points. But all three drivers make it through him, and we continue to head forward. You see that right there, him trying to keep up causes an accident with all three of those drivers, buying me a ton of time. I am now 3.8 seconds ahead of Vincent and 5.5 seconds ahead of Michael. So I'm feeling pretty good about this at the moment. But as you'll find out, Vincent is a faster driver than I am. I'm going to fast forward a bit here. There's the Club F1 Asahai corner. Each lap, you can see Vincent closing the gap. He's already at 2.5 seconds at this point. I'm going to skip forward to the next lap. He's now at 1.2 seconds, really catching up to me. And I see him just cutting almost a second a lap out of my time. So it's really just a matter of time until I think he passes me. I'm currently in 13th position. I'm going to fast forward through this because you can see exactly, this is where I'm talking about I hit this slow. Watch how fast Vincent takes this compared to me. He is now half a second behind me. So he just cut half a second out in that corner alone. Recognizing that he's got more speed than me, I'm going to make space available for him to pass me. I see him get a better run out of this corner than I do. I thought that was the point where I did it. Maybe it's the next point. There's a point where I pull to the side and let him pass. Again, focusing on safety, I think it's actually right here. He gets a much better run out of there than I do. Focusing on safety, I'm going to slide to the right, let him go by. No point in holding his race up. He's doing great. Dropping me down to 14th position. 13th position because somebody up ahead must have just had an accident and dropped out. Nope, I take that back. 14th position. I don't know why the indicator should have changed there. So we are on lap 11 of 15. I'm in 14th place. I started in 12th. I've made up several places that I've lost, mostly due to people having accidents over driving. But that's fine. I'll take them at this point. I feel like I'm doing really well. I'm fairly confident in the driving I'm doing. Vincent is clearly faster than me, as he pulls a 1.5 second gap by this point. And behind me, 5.5 seconds is Adrian, so I have quite a gap at this point. I'm feeling pretty good about where I sit. Disappointed that I've lost a few places, but it is what it is. We're lap 12. This is on Hockenheim about the point where the tires start going. Right about here is where you're starting to feel the tires slipping a bit and things just aren't handling as tight as they were before. So it definitely does slow down the laps I'm doing. My fastest lap this race has been a 1:41.3, which is terrible for me. I should be in the 140s. I think I'm just being extra cautious because of that safety rating I'm after. Hey Gary, hey Ed, hey John, hey Don, passing the F1 Clubhouse High corner. Yeah, I can feel the car sliding a bit here now. We got 2 laps to go. Actually 3, 13, 14, 15. But definitely the tires don't have the grip they had. Still intent on catching up to whoever I can catch up to. Doesn't look like I'm going to catch up to Stephen and Vincent, who are 4 seconds ahead of me. You see that puff of smoke in the distance, though. Somebody went off the road there. And when that happens, you think, okay, what's going on? I'm in 13th position. So somebody went off the road so badly they had to go to the pits, and I have gained a position. And then boom, we see this right here. Joseph in front of us has also gone off the road, collided with the wall, bringing me into 12th place. 12th place with about 2.25 laps to go. Joseph is 1.5 seconds behind me. If I can hold on, I'll end where I started, 12th and 12th. Not the ideal situation, especially after getting such a great start initially, but not the worst situation either. Good exit on that turn for me. Still in 12th place. Penultimate lap. Still not setting really good lap times. I should be faster than this, but it is what it is. And it's not going to get faster because the tires are going. You really notice it in these braking areas too. I see Vincent and Stefan up ahead battling. Looks like Vincent got the better of Stefan as he passed him, dropping Stefan from 10th to 11th. Focusing on my lines. About a lap and a quarter to go. You see all that dirt up ahead? Somebody's gone off the road again. Something's happened up ahead. Maybe that'll bring somebody into my clutches in the last lap, but unlikely. Still in 12th position. See that smoke up there? Somebody's had an issue. Somebody's had an issue so bad, I'm now in 11th place. They have had to go to the pits. So, yeah, through sheer luck and people having bad luck, I'm now in 11th place. Well, I mean, some of it's maintaining my lines and doing what I have to do. But, yeah, that's not too shabby. Eduardo in front of me has a blue flag as I'm coming up behind him. You can see that indicated by the blue over his distance to me in the indicator in the bottom left corner. So he has just come back into the pits. He's behind a lap or two. Or come out of the pits, rather. And I'm feeling pretty good about where I sit at the moment. Looking behind me, I have Joseph right behind me. He is half a second behind me. I'm hoping to just hold on. Eduardo does the right thing, pulls over to the right, lets us through. But if I can hold on through these last few corners, I am going to stay ahead of Joseph. He's barely less than a second behind me. I can feel the fact that my tires aren't gripping like they used to. But that means his aren't either. I see him kind of sliding back there a little bit in my rearview mirror. It looks like he's got a little bit of network lag there. At this point, I've got it. Like, it's, unless I make a massive mistake at this point, I've got it. So, I bring it across the finish line in 11th place, gaining 1 place from where I started, unfortunately, because of the hit I took. So, what has that done for my quest for a high safety rating? Well, let's take a look. This is the results. Started in 12th position, finished 11th. I had 5 incident points. Yeah, looking at the results close up, I gain 0.04 safety rating. Not as much as I would like, but at least it went up and not down. That's a positive. And 16 points of I rating. You can see here the splits in the upper right. There's only 4 splits. So people in this category that I am racing against, there's some significantly faster drivers here in this race. Here I am down here, again finishing 11th place, starting 12th. I ran nearly 50 seconds behind the leader by the time the race was over. Yeah, 5 incident points as I said, but overall, you know, fastest lap 140.7, so I picked it up a little bit, but not as fast as I should have been. So anyway, the quest continues. That's the end of lap 6, and I only have 1 more day to race this track. I'm at least hoping to get 1 or 2 more races in before the end of the week. I do have to say, Hockenheim, regardless of my results here so far, which have been, you know, a mixed bag, this is one of my favorite tracks. It's one of my favorite tracks I've driven so far. So yeah, I hope to be back, and I think it is coming back next season as well.